Alright, where was I? I was talking about, publishing. About the fact that now anybody who wants to publish a book can publish. And yes, you're going to have books that are not the greatest, but that's what Peek Inside, like Amazon has, is for. And along with the good is going to be some bad with regard to that. A lot of people seem to think that it's cheapened the industry, but I don't think so. I think that if a book isn't good, if the author is really not polished, or let's say their first book, then so be it. It is what it is. They will learn and grow as long as they keep working. And see, that's the key. Dean Wesley Smith is a great writer. He's been writing for many years. You can look up his website, deanwesleysmith.com. Pretty sure that's it. Anyway, he talks about publishing and the fact that if a book is not any good, people just won't read it. And that's the case. And you have to practice. I mean, writing seems to be the only art, creative endeavor that people seem to think you should just either be born with the talent or not born with it. Like, you're born with blue eyes as opposed to brown eyes, whatever. That's hogwash, okay? Like anything, yeah, some people have a little easier time of things, but that doesn't mean that they're quote-unquote better. It just means they may have to work a little harder. And I guarantee you that somebody can be, let's say, naturally gifted to write, but because they let their critical voice take control and tell them everything is it's not perfect, so it's not worth publishing, right? Then they're doing themselves and the world a disservice by not sharing the story, because they let critical voice win. And you shouldn't let it win. What you should do is write the story that you're thinking of and practice by writing more and more stories. I don't remember who it was that supposedly said this, but somebody supposedly said, a famous writer, said that people have an author will have about 1 million words of crap in them before they actually start writing anything worth reading. Well, maybe, yeah, maybe not, but the point is practice. And you have to practice. You have to keep writing. Even if you think it's crap, just do the best that you can do and get it out there and let the people decide whether they think something's crap or not. Somebody may love what you wrote. You may hate it, but somebody may love it. So the whole point is you're making things up. You're entertaining. And everybody has an innate understanding of story, because otherwise, why would you know that a story didn't satisfy? Let's say you watched a movie. Even movies can do this, especially of late, I've seen, where you'll look at the end of the movie and you'll wonder, what did I just watch? It made no sense, or it's because they're so obtuse and so ethereal that the average person may be scratching their head, what's that supposed to be? Or the story question wasn't resolved. The author would, at the beginning, create a question like, for example, somebody behaves in a certain way. Like they're always worried about, something arriving at their house that they weren't expecting, or they hated surprises, let's say, for example. Somebody hated surprises. Well, if you go through the whole story and different things happen, but you never get the backstory and understand why this person hated surprises, you would be left wanting. You would be a little, yeah, okay, that was alright, but what? And you should always, if you're going to write a story, you should always answer the story problem, and you should always leave, to the best of your ability, no unanswered big questions. Now, you may not obviously have time or effort or the need to create a whole backstory for secondary characters, but your primary characters, that's how you make people care about them, because they know that, for example, John was, let's say he hates surprises because he had a torturous father who would always surprise him with horrible things, or whatever. You don't know. So that's what your job is as a writer, is to make sure that all of these loops that you start creating have resolved. Otherwise, if they're not central to the story, yank them out. So, I think I've rambled on enough for now. If I think of anything else, can't think of anything else. I think we're good for now. So, I guess until next time, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and writers write. So, write.